Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Suzanne with Arvabelle. If you watch any videos in the personal finance space or within the FIRE community, which stands for Financial Independence, Retire Early, you've probably seen the subject of minimalism come up a lot lately. So today I just wanted to chat about why financial independence and minimalism are so often mentioned together, why these topics are usually covered within the same videos, as well as some of the ways in which I see people taking minimalism a little bit too far. So if you are not already subscribed to the channel, remember to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and we will go ahead and get right into why financial independence and minimalism are so often mentioned together. First, we have to understand why people become minimalists and why people are striving for financial independence. I think from the outside, it can often look like minimalists are just this weird group of people that are trying to compete with each other to see who has the least number of things. For most people, however, that is not necessarily why they become minimalist. Minimalism is more about living only with the things that are essential to allow you to live as well as to make you happy. With the whole FIRE movement, for the majority of people, it isn't necessarily about wanting to retire early or to quit working and not do anything for the rest of your life. It's more about giving yourself the option to do so if you wanted to and to not be struggling financially. So people who are striving for financial independence are trying to build up passive income streams so that they can continue to earn money and not always have to be tied to a 9-to-5 job if they don't want to do that. Obviously, it kind of makes sense that they go together because buying less things, being a minimalist, is going to lead you to have more money to spend on traveling and other experiences that make you happy. But it goes further than that. Really, the common denominator that I see between these two movements is that they're both about living below your means, which is a good thing, but there are ways in which I have seen people take minimalism or take financial independence a little bit too far. The first way that I see people taking it too far is getting wrapped up into almost a reverse keeping up with the Joneses. It's like an out minimalizing Marie Kondo type of thing going on. This is where you see people talking about how few things they have and essentially trying to talk themselves up, making them seem like they are able to live with less than someone else, which if you can, okay, great, good for you, but not everyone wants to live with the least number of things physically possible. Which leads me into the second way that I think that people are taking it a little bit too far, and that would be getting rid of things just because you think that inherently having less things is going to somehow make you more happy. And yes, it may leave you with some money left that you can go and spend on vacations or different experiences that will bring you more happiness, but just the act of getting rid of something is not going to make you more happy. And that kind of leads me into why I am making this whole video in the first place. So I came across a post in a FIRE group where this woman and her husband were trying to become more minimalist, and they were going through the process of clearing out their house, and she made this big long post about how devastated she was to be getting rid of this item that her grandmother gave her as a wedding gift. And when I read this post, I was thinking, I don't think that these people are really doing this for the right reasons, or they don't really understand the point of the whole minimalist going with the financial independence movement. Again, this is just getting rid of things for the sake of getting rid of things. I would say that if you are going through the process of reducing the number of physical items in your life, if you would describe the process of getting rid of something with the word devastating, you probably should not be getting rid of it. It's okay to have some things. Being a minimalist does not mean getting rid of literally everything in your life. On that note, I think that the third way that you can tell if you're taking minimalism a little bit too far is if it starts negatively impacting your relationships with friends or family or your significant other. I think that's a point at which you need to step back and kind of reevaluate what you're doing. So for example, if you have a group of friends that maybe only sees each other once a year and they go to the beach once a year, and you don't want to spend like $50 or whatever it is to go and spend the day with them, and that negatively impacts your relationship with them, it's probably not worth saving that $50 if that's an experience that you're going to enjoy and that you're going to regret not going to. At the same time, if getting rid of a family heirloom is going to greatly offend your grandmother or leave you devastated, then that's probably a point at which you should say, am I doing this for the right reasons? I personally think that striving for a more minimalist lifestyle and striving for financial independence are both very good things. You just have to be careful that you aren't falling into the trap of letting it consume your entire life. So leave a comment down below and let me know what you think of minimalism and the FIRE movement, whether or not you have implemented either of these into your own lifestyle or choices. And remember to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys next time.